welcome to Sandhill. Do you know what? I found it really enjoyable. When I first came and it was the back end of winter, it was really bleak, and I imagine like it just wasn't looking its best and it was a bit formidable. And I thought, whoa, this is going to be tough. You know, it was really cold, there was no one around. Loads of people have fond memories of this park, and it's just been interesting to try and coax that out of people. It was wasteland, particularly sort of like this area off to the left, which is now the nature trail. Young people gravitated to, so they kind of owned that space before it became official. And so, you know, a lot of people have spoken about quad bikes and motorbikes being a problem, but they kind of predate what it is now. And you know, a lot of the stuff that I've had come back from people, such fond memories of bringing their bikes, their dirt track bikes around here. And you know, it's at what point do you fight that kind of a history, really? And you know, I know you can get the sense that there is that kind of history of kind of like dads giving the kids the first motorbikes here, like they used to do when we were kids. It's like a real passion for this place in terms of people's childhood memories, to then people growing old, having families and bringing their families here. There's a real generational feel to it as well. There's a lot of local families use the play equipment and the goalposts. I've seen some really lovely intergenerational play there with whole families out at the goalposts. A lot of people have spoken about the facilities that are here, and interestingly, it's more about that they use them than you know, the state they're in. Because they do look tired, but you know, people still do come and use them. It was a playground. It was, you know, this was all wasteland from, you know, abandoned from its industrial heritage. I think the obvious key theme is around keeping it clean. You know, there are some quite active residents here who are out every day, at least picking up a bag of litter. You ask people, you know, just say, give me 3 words about your relationship with this park, and they go, friendly, clean, peaceful. It's looking all right at the moment because they've just litter picked it. I don't think it's any worse anywhere else. So you can see beyond the... I love these boulders. The other thing that a lot of people are mentioning, unsurprising when you look around and listen to the birdsong, is the nature here. Now, I don't really know how you improve on that. A lot of people talk about the lake area that's now like a bulrush swamp. Apparently you used to be able to walk around that, and there used to be sort of a lot of wildfowl and birds in there. But a lot of people do remember it fondly and talk about it and would like to walk around the lake again. While there isn't any evidence now that that's perfect watervole habitat along the brook. The footpath at the bottom of the nature trail is a longer path. So there's a lot of traffic coming through there for people taking longer walks from heading towards Kilner Things from Warren Vale. And you know, I think it's not easy, but there's a link up there to Sandhill Park if you're prepared to cross a really busy road. I've been told at weekends it's a different kettle of fish with, that's when you get your motorbikers and the quads out. So a lot of people have told me that they go out on their daily walk and they'll turn back if they think they're there. So it does stop people coming, but it doesn't stop people using it all the time. If I was giving advice, I would talk to the Rangers team about being more proactive down here, to be visible. I think it's seeing people active in the park itself, talking to people, getting involved in the kind of issues that the dog walkers are kind of working against. You know, it's interesting up in the actual the playing field area. You know, people come to me because they see me out the window. Being more of a presence, and so people can see them. Positively, not just emptying bins, but maybe down here talking to people. I think that would be a really good start point. People talk about more places to sit, picnic benches and such like, just bringing, you know, offcuts of logs, trees and stuff, and be a bit more organic. Somewhere around Rotherham there'll be some tree felling going on. Just bang the logs in for people to sit on and let it then settle into its landscape. People will sit on it, people are going to gather around it. They're not going to hurt it. This whole idea of what's going to make it better. You know, the one bench is amazing. I've got like a comments poem about the bench. That's the bench. It appeared overnight and looked like it had been here forever.